ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ghostfire Gaming Citadel, the Unseen Sun. Yours truly, and the lovely Lorelei, Dazric, and Grim. Go good so far. They've successfully freed Anatole from their dream, and now they're trying to figure out where they're going next. What's the next step for this party who are still don't have a group name? But that's fine. They don't really need one yet. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Lots of things in store. Just as an overarching update, games are back on the go, so we'll be getting this stuff pumped out every 2 weeks. Same as always. There's a little bit of a blip there in the middle, but things are going great, and I'm looking forward to recording more for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Watch the whole thing if you really feel like it. Leave a like, drop a comment, itchy eyeball. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and we're up to 55 subscribers as of the recording of this video, so this is kind of epic. Or this clip, we're still playing a video that was recorded like 2-3 months ago, so the audio quality on my end is a little bit crap. Same detail as the last video. If you watch the intro to that one, you know. Enough of me jibber jabbering though. It's, you know, you don't need to sit here for a minute of me talking. You just want to watch the action. Go ahead and get right to the action for the party. Wake up to another meet and greet with the so-called Dream Daddy. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.
So, we were in Anatole's dream, that we were told to save him from his nightmare. We started with the running water trick. That didn't work. Tried a few other things to try and determine who the vampire was. I believe it was Grim used the inviting them into the hallway as a way to get it. After some disgruntled people didn't want to do it, we did end up determining that Anatole was the vampire. We were trying to allow him to live, to be used as a mole, just so that we could figure out what we were going to do. Before we could decide what we were going to do, he turned into a nightmare cloud, and we did battle with him and some bats. Once we
the
defeated
unkillable
them,
bats, yes.
the unkillable bats,
the dancing bats
that couldn't hit anything.
They were beautiful. How dare you?
Yeah, they were just dancing. They were following the dance
vibing.
Just vibing, bro.
Then Anatole woke up, and we all woke up. And in Anatole's room, he told us that he feels that he can now realize that he was dreaming, which he couldn't before, and he feels different now that he's woken up. And that maybe Space Daddy,
Space Daddy,
whose
I
name was
thought it was Dream Daddy.
Octavian Dreamwalker.
No, it was Dream Daddy. Yeah, it was Dream Daddy.
It was Dream Daddy.
We're
Octavian,
not in space yet. Spoiler
that's
alert.
true. Sorry. He said that probably didn't go to how Octavian.
That man right there.
Dream Daddy.
The definition.
Octavian, it probably didn't go how he wanted it to go, is what we are under the impression of. Because as far as we know, people dreaming gives him power. And Anatole said, I'm not dreaming anymore, so we'll see how that goes. And I think then we went to the inn and stayed the night. No, we went to the inn and seen Octavian at the inn.
Yeah, he was big chilling, waiting for us.
He's big chilling.
Yes.
Yep.
So I did technically give you your long rest too soon, but we'll get there, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all is good in the world. You did miss one very important part.
Which was that?
I guess clearly it wasn't important to you. And I'll have to find out.
That's pretty good for no notes.
That was pretty good, actually. I'll appreciate that.
It was really good.
Okay.
There was a fight between the Forge peoples.
There
I
was
can't-
yeah. There was like a
Oh,
weird thing where they
yes.
started to, and then they like snapped out of it all of a sudden. It was
Yeah, there was like
really
chaos,
strange.
wasn't there?
Yeah, like a street brawl.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
it was everyone in the town fighting at
Yeah.
the same time.
Street brawl.
Strange. Totally strange. You'll never.
Very strange.
No one will ever know why that's a thing.
Not at all cryptic. Thanks.
Okay. Sorry about that. So, yeah, you guys come back from your little scuffle in the street with the impression that Anatole wants you all to kind of keep a low profile, act as if everything went according to plan, and he was going to follow suit and do the same, and continue the illusion that he is under Senor Dream Daddy's control. So,
Senior Dream Daddy the Third.
yeah, there you go. That's the one. So you guys all return to the inn, where Octavian is sitting at the bar, having a drink, flirting with the barmaiden as per typical. There's no one else in the building. But you do notice several strange things happening about the room, which kind of occur for like a blip. You blink your eyes and everything is back to normal, or you look around and occasionally there are wine bottles that are standing like the wrong way up. So like they're balanced on the cork instead of on the bottom of the bottle. And you blink your eyes and they're right ways up again. Or someone is eating soup with their bare hands and just scooping it into their mouth, and then all of a sudden they're drinking with, or just like eating it with wooden cutlery.
Wait, that's how you guys eat soup? Alright.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I also feel like Dazaric wouldn't eat soup with a utensil.
You just tip the bowl up and just
Yeah,
drink
just
it.
tip the bowl
Yeah.
up, man.
Yeah.
It's just more efficient.
Yeah, absolutely. Until you burn the crap out of your gullet. But anyway, that's besides the point. You all
It's a real man.
find rest. You wake up the following morning, and as you head down the stairs, it's your typical hustle and bustle. No quietness, just a lot of people in and out of the building. Come up, they drop some buttons on the counter, walk away with a cup of coffee. And sitting in the same place as he did before, without the large table this time, he's just sitting in a corner booth. Octavian beckons the three of you over.
Lorelai's just going to. She's pretty much at this point more than normally has like a perma scowl on her face, and just walks over and stands next to him, or stands like next to the table, I should say. Sorry.
Dazric's just gonna follow behind Lorelai, just kind of not really acknowledge Octavian, but just kind of wait.
Same as Grim.
Well, my mighty heroes have returned. What news have you?
We did what you asked.
Wonderful.
What's the next target?
I don't quite know. I believe there's someone in the north towards. I think they work on a farm, perhaps.
You don't know their name?
Not off the top of my head, but he is often seen wearing a full suit of armor. It's quite peculiar, actually. You just. There's also I believe their name is Skip. They work up towards the cat alley.
All right then. And Lorelei's gonna walk away.
Oh, one last thing before you go. After you've completed this next task, whichever one you choose, please, I would love for the three of you to join me at my house for dinner.
Absolutely not.
Well,
I'm okay with free food.
Yeah, I could go for some grub. I mean, not that I need to, but I like the company.
well, that's two.
We shall see.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and don't die.
Yes, you've been so helpful. Lorelei's just gonna glare again and just continue walking up to the barkeep to ask, what you said it was in the north?
Yes.
Yes, the farmstead on the north.
Yeah, you can see it
Yeah.
on the map there. Oops, I didn't unpause it.
Oh,
Way to go.
that one?
Yes.
Cool.
It's either that
Actu-
or Cat Alley.
Alright, well, Lorelei's going to get a little bit closer, I guess just go to another table, I guess a little bit further away, and instead of going up to the barkeep, and kind of just like look at those two and just be like, so, where are we going?
Well, he said that the farm owner had a full suit of armor, so perhaps the person at Blade Turners would know more. I don't really
Ooh.
care. I just want to get the next one done, so that could be an easy way to figure out who he is.
That is actually a very good idea.
Daz coming up with the ideas for once.
I have a good idea every now and then. Okay.
Oh, you know what? We gotta reward it. Let's go with his plan.
Okay.
Dazik's just kind of like, he's gonna like sit back. You know where you do that little like proud wiggle in your chair where you sit up a bit straighter? Like, yeah, I had a good idea.
Well, why are you sitting in your chair? Lead the way, my man.
Aren't we gonna sleep first?
What?
This is the next morning.
Oh, so I'm my bad.
You need to sleep more? My goodness.
It was a long day yesterday, okay? But no, that's if you guys are so eager to go, then we could go.
Well, all right, on we go. Lead the way, my friend.
All right, I was gonna like strut out of the inn and head towards Blade Turners.
Okay. For sake of being transparent, you may or may not hear the dog drinking and slurping his water in the background while I'm talking at this moment. But anyway, that's besides the point. You guys make your way down to Blade Turners, and as you are about to head in around the corner, Anatole walks out the door and connects eyes with you for just a moment before just turning the opposite direction and continuing on fairly autonomously.
Okay.
For those of you who would like to roll an insight check, you can certainly do
Hell
so.
yeah! I
Sure.
like rolling things.
I love rolling dice.
I love making you roll dice,
Yes!
especially when
Yes!
that happens.
No, this is perfect because it's the opposite of last time.
Oh,
If this is a good
Oh,
indication, if this is the indication, then my combat is going to be sick.
If there is combat today.
Well, why you gotta
alright.
be like that?
Alright, so Grim, you're just like, wow, man, we just saved your life and you're gonna cold
What a
shoulder us
dick.
like that? What a dick. Whereas the other
Everybody's
two,
sassy today.
the other two, Lorelai and Daz, both of you kind of gauge that there was a bit of a subtle but quick nod, almost acknowledging your presence.
Like, yeah, like we can tell that he's keeping up his end of the bargain type deal, I guess.
Yeah, very much so. And then he's on about his business. And then you guys head into Blade Turners, where fairly large half-orc man, who you would know to be creating the armor that is Bronson, sits behind the counter. Continuing with this previous insight check, you're very aware that something is different this time. Normally very soft-spoken. That's not changing in terms of Bronson's demeanor, but there's almost a sense of fear and recognition in his eyes as well.
Interesting.
And as three of you walk in the door, he kind of pops up a little bit and just says, "Welcome back." Wrong voice there for a second. Thank you for coming back to Blade Turners, where you can get all the finest armor in Dreamtown. What can I do for you today?
Good day. We're actually hoping to get some information on someone we're looking for. I believe he runs the farm to the north of the town. I was told he generally dons a full suit of armor, so I assume he gets it from you.
No. I know who you're talking about, but I did not provide him his armor. He came here with that. But, come closer. Come closer.
Dazer's shuffle in closer.
His voice kind of goes very low at this point, and he kind of grabs your wrist, kind of like a Roman handshake, on one's hand on the underside of your wrist, and the other hand claps over the top of that one, and just says, "Thank you so much." And then just quickly lets it go and says, "Yeah, so I can provide you with the finest wares in Dreamtown. What can I get for you today?"
Dazeric's going to just kind of look at him a little, not bug-eyed, but cocks an eyebrow, and he's just gonna say, just looking for now, thanks. I'll let you know if we need some help. And then he's gonna start backing up, and
I just imagine Dash just slowly taking a couple of steps back.
Don't worry. We're just looking.
Before
Don't be suspicious.
Before you go, you're looking for Tristram. You can't miss him. He has antlers on his helmet.
Ugh.
all right, thank you very much. Dazer's kind of not whispers it, but it's definitely a lower voice than he normally uses. And he kind of just nods towards the door and starts walking out.
Wait. Miss. Can I ask a favor of you?
What is it?
I need you to deliver something for me.
Who? What? Come on, more details.
You're so rude. I need you.
And she just kind of puts her hand on her hip and cocks an eyebrow at him.
You're being very short on me. I don't like it. It reaches in underneath the desk. It pulls out a small piece of paper and puts it on the counter. And on the front, do you remember maybe 3 or 4 sessions ago when I got you to roll a perception check, and you saw initials on the tools.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Good, I don't.
I don't remember what the particular initials were, but I do remember like accosting that man because of them.
Yes. On this piece of paper are the initials IT, which are the same initials that are on his tools.
Okay.
Oh, sick. We got an IT rep. Let's go.
Nice.
And he looks at you and says, "Can you please deliver this to Heatwakers and let Idara know that I'm sorry?" And he takes his hand back off the piece of paper on the counter and just kind of goes back to polishing some shields that he has on the wall. Kind of turns his back to you and just under his breath says, "Please."
Lorelai's just gonna go up to the counter and just like snatch it off of the desk and just like just kind of quickly, not really like storm or stomp off, but just like briskly exits the shop and starts going towards fuck, what was the name of it again? Sorry.
Heatwaker.
Heatwaker, that's what it is. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to say this, but he also says at the end, before you leave town, come back and see me.
Hmm.
That's a message to all of you, not just you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. And yeah, Lorelai's just gonna, because it's pretty close, right? Like, isn't it like across the street or some shit?
It's just across the town square, yeah.
Yeah. So Lorelai's just gonna like, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's just gonna like stomp her way over.
Shocker.
Shut up.
It's okay. We all know that this particular chapter is not your favorite.
No. Lorelai hates it.
But that's okay, because we're getting there. We're getting there. So you make your way over to Heatwaker, and inside is you run into another situation where, as you guys approach, you're a little bit farther away this time, so you don't manage to make any contact. But from a distance, what's your passives, guys? Yours
Passive perception?
is 13.
Mine's 13.
I think yours is gonna be Graham's is gonna be the best.
Yeah, mine is pretty low. 10.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
So Grim and Lorelai, you both notice Anatole actually leaves this building as well.
Huh. Okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
As we're as we're walking up, is there many people in the town square?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so Dazwick is gonna kind of like gesture for Grim and Lorelai to come closer to him, and he's gonna kind of say, not like whisper almost. So, I think we need to make sure that Bronson stays a ally with us. He seems to know something about what's going on here.
Interesting.
I think he knows what happened yesterday.
Huh. Lorelai just kind of like starts. You can see like gears turning.
Well, could it be once we release one dream, more dreamers got released without our intervention?
Or is it possible that they're always in this state, kind of, conscious and knows what's happening, but can't control it?
Maybe.
I think we continue on with the original plan, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I don't know what's going to happen when we go into this shop here, but it's Bronson at least is probably going to be a good ally going forward here.
Interesting. I do not trust this man. with the sparkly hair. I don't remember his name.
I don't either. I think we can all agree we just want to get out of here.
Well, to that end, let's get her done.
Alright. And so, like I said, you guys see Anatole leave this building. And a few minutes later, you approach and step through the front door, where Idara is currently in the process of whetstoning some of his swords, sharpening them.
Lorelai's just going to walk up, and it's in an envelope, right? Or
Yep.
Yeah, just kind of walk up and just like kind of not like slam it down, but like very audibly kind of just like tosses it onto the counter and be like, "This is from your competitor, friend, whoever across the street at the sword shop. He says he's sorry."
Curious. Come to the finest bladesmith in all of Dreamtown, and you bring me a letter. Quite.
I will.
He gets up off his chair, and this tall, elven man just kind of steps over towards, picks up the piece of paper and unfolds it. You all can roll me a perception check, if you like.
I would
Oh,
like.
I love rolling dice. It will always be a yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
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 Well,
Oh my
Okay.
god, we're so perceptive.
Oh, we know what the fuck is happening.
that guy has a murdered body under his floorboards, and we see immediately.
Oh, even better. This typically brash, hot-headed individual from every interaction you've had. You notice that his eyes kind of gloss over a little bit, almost as if he's about to cry. And he quickly folds the letter back up and tucks it inside of his apron. And clears his throat. Yes, thank you. This town is not what I thought it was.
And
What
what
do you
was
mean by
that?
Well, Anatole's told me about you. And I'm still processing a lot of that. This letter is from my husband.
Hold on. The man that we see you fighting with constantly is your husband.
The man you saw me fight with. Present tense. So, I don't know if you've figured it out yet, but everyone here is under his control.
Yeah, we are beginning to piece that together, yeah?
Yes, he controls our daily interaction. We die, we come here, our souls are trapped here. He locks us into roles that he deem to his amusement. So, he must not have known that Bronson and I were partners, but he thought it would be funny to have two competitors across the street from one another. I thank you for this. Don't worry, I will arrange another spat with him, as he kind of finger quotes that a little bit, to discuss that we will play our part, so you can do yours. Free us from this never-ending pain.
And Zal is kind of, or Zal, Jesus, other character. Lorelai is going to look over at Az, kind of cock an eyebrow, and be like, "See, I told you this place is nothing but fucking nonsense."
I mean, I agree. I hate it here. This place sucks. I want to get out of here. Let's go find Tristram.
Oh, you're looking for Tristram. Head north, you'll see the farm. The boy is... I don't understand how he does what he does. Another cruel joke on behalf of Octavian, I think.
Just to... Did you say boy? Is he young?
Yes.
Can you give us a little bit more detail?
I don't know how old he is. I don't have
Like
many
it's-
conversations with him.
I meant the cool joke thing. Jeez.
Oh, so he's a knight? He's presumably. And Fabian has him tending to fields.
Ah. Fair enough.
Well, I think it's about time we paid him a visit.
Yes,
One
free.
more question before we go. Would you happen to know if he is like our friend Anatole with a weird sleep schedule?
No, I would imagine he may stop for a midday rest after tending to the fields. I don't know.
Good to know.
All right. Well, we won't take up any more of your time. Thanks for the help. And Dazak's actually going to go up a bit closer to him and like give him a nice, strong shoulder pat. And thanks again for the maintenance on the swords. They worked very well after you looked after them.
One thing I do well, even in death. Now, if there's anything else you need, you can bother me later. And he kind of winks at you all.
All right, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
What was his name again? I for some reason don't have his name written down.
Idara. Idara.
Okay, perfect.
And those of you, specifically Lorelei, with your natural 20, would notice that on all of his tools, you didn't notice this last time, were the initials BT.
That's fucking precious.
Or
They have-
tragic.
Both.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
I read that note in the book, man, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's just cruel.
Somebody's minds are twisted. I love it.
As they're, Lorelai is going to like let the both of them walk out the door, and before she leaves, she's kind of very quickly going to walk back up to the counter and like lean over and whisper, just be like, "It will help you. Don't worry. It's a very cool joke that I do not appreciate." And then just quickly walk out.
Sorry, can you say that again? I was distracted.
Yes, she's going. Gonna before they like this, she's gonna let Daz and Grim leave, and before she leaves, once they're at the door, she's gonna like go up to the counter again and kind of lean in and whisper to him, just be like, "Don't worry, we will make sure that you are released. This is a very cool joke that I do not appreciate."
Can I make a roll? Because I want to like noticing Lorelai like not come out with us. I'm gonna put my ear to the door and see what she's trying to say.
You can roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
And anyway, so he kind of... Idara doesn't say anything back to you, but he does nod in your direction.
Cool.
I was gonna make fun of Lorelai for actually being nice.
You just heard the murmur. You just...
Yeah. Wah 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 wah.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Don't have a map for this.
Once everyone's outside, Grim is gonna kind of motion everybody to come together again and like use low voice. Uh, I don't know if we should address this, but Anatole is starting to tell a lot of people what's going on. I don't know. Should we let him continue to do this? Because it seems like the more people know, the easier it's going to be for Octavian to discover what's happening.
I mean, I feel like he's going to discover sooner rather than later when he starts losing control over his people, no? I'm sure he has an idea of what they are up to on day to day.
Well, that's what I mean. The more people that change, even in acting the way they should, then the more chances we have of being discovered.
Well, I kind of want to get into the extreme as soon as possible. I think we can learn more by doing that.
Agreed. However, we would have to wait for after Tristan is done in the fields, assuming that the intel is correct and he does have a nap, or we have to wait until tonight when he has a full rest. And if he goes into a full sleep tonight, that'll give us more time in the dream. So if we're just going to be here all day waiting for him to go to sleep, it might be worth our time to go talk to Anatole.
Since Dazuric left the dream world before, would he have a basic understanding of knowing how time is affected in the dream world and in the real world?
Mm-hmm.
So, because like,
Yeah,
if I
because
remember,
I'm pretty sure we discussed it when you came back, because you said when you came back it was like 5 minutes or something like that.
yeah, it was only a couple minutes, but a couple hours had passed in the dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 1 minute per hour kind of rate.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
So, time travel moves faster in the dream than it does in real life.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Grim is also going to play about either we can talk to Anatole, or if you guys don't want to do that and want to leave things the way they are, then we can find out everything about our next target as well. So then maybe with a different sleep schedule, we can get 2 in a very small amount of time.
Yeah, I do not wish to dally. I think we should get as much intel as we can on this man. Potentially knock out two targets in one day. No. Do you think for now it is with Anatole? I think it's all we can do right now.
Okay, sounds good.
I'd rather not waste time, and it will give what was his name? Octavian, whatever this man's name is. Will give us time to hopefully release more people. Give us a better chance when fighting, no?
Fair enough. Well, what, I guess we should go to the cat alley and see who we can find.
Roughly what time is it right now, Mr. Dean?
By now it's about 11 o'clock.
Octavian gave us a name for the person in the cat alley, right?
Yep, skip.
Skip. Okay.
All right, well, let's go find Skip.
Leads the way.
Dazuric's just gonna follow along.
Okay, going to the cat alley, seeing who we can find.
Okay.
Besides for cats.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Technically,
While you take that second, I'm gonna quickly bio. Be right back.
yep, that works out. So that way I can finish my thing here. Okay. So, as you guys get to the north side of Town Square, I'm gonna not even acknowledge that with an answer. No, I know I did. I know what I did. So, you head up towards Cat Alley, where it is. Then the northern or northwestern side of the square. This is an alley that is entirely overrun by stray cats. Scrawny, little matted fur looking ones. Others that look relatively well fed, and they've just kind of hopped off of some rich person's lap. Scattered all.
Pet as many cats as possible.
Okay.
I will roll for animal handling.
You certainly can.
No, it was almost fuck yeah.
A lot of them hiss at you, kind of bat away.
Dang it.
Some of them brush up against you, but they don't really like being scritched.
Oh.
Scattered amongst the alley are small plates of fish bones and other questionable food that have been left out. These cats, however, seem to move in a very similar manner to the way Octavian does. They see you in a different way than what you're used to with most of the dreamers in the town. A lot of them look like they're runaways. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Time of day is it? Okay. Yeah, so as you wander about, then you don't seem to see any people, just a bunch of cats.
Lorelai's just kind of look around and be like, because of course there would be hundreds of cats in Cat Alley. Ugh, this place is fucking nonsense.
Hey, at least they're not dogs.
I would rather the dogs. I am much more of a dog person. Cats are useless.
Cats may be useless, but they don't treat me like a toy.
Lorelai's just gonna...
wouldn't they try to like climb you? Like a
That's
tree?
fine.
Yeah, I feel like you're a pretty good scratching post, no?
That's fine. I'm okay with being massaged by claws rather than eaten.
Lorelai's just gonna like laugh under her breath.
Anyway, I assume Skip will be feeding some of these cats since they're still alive. I don't know what their sleep schedule or feeding schedule is like. Grim is going to try and look around and like. Actually, Grim is going to look into his bag for a ration and put it out and see how many cats kind of like how fast the cats come at it, just to try and judge how long it's been since they ate.
I mean, if you look around, you can tell like a lot of these plates of food are still full.
Oh, well.
Without ripping into your rations.
Grim notices that as he's about to put the ration down, and just instead, like slowly pulls his ration back up and puts it, and just says, "Well, where to next?" And as if trying to hide what just happened.
Lorelai
Very slowly.
suddenly just like goes a little quiet, and it's like, I swear to God, if Skip is a fucking cat.
Grim lights up. Cat tree, cat tree.
Taz is gonna look around. To be like, Skip, come here. Skip, come here.
Yes, Skip. Piss, 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 piss. Skip.
Piss, piss, piss.
Piss, 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 piss.
None of the cats seem to react to you at all.
Sad.
They either they don't care or none of their names are Skip.
Also, what kind of dream cats don't come to somebody when they do the piss piss? This is nonsense.
Stop taking piss.
When you did that, a few of them did come up, but
Okay.
they came up to get their little scritches. Some of the more well-fed looking ones, like they're a little more plump.
Okay, Grim is just gonna sit down and do scritches while trying to listen to what's going on.
Okay.
Lorelai's gonna start taking just like another look around the alley to see if there's like any like doors or like houses or just anywhere that there might be like a person.
This is just I should have described it a little better. That's my bad. This is
Okay.
just a very long, narrow walkway with two giant brick walls on both sides.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
it's like okay.
Yeah, but now within there's crates tipped over, so like the imagery that you see there in the picture is kind of accurate, but this is all down just a strip.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
What you got?
Interesting. So you, oh god, it is going to be a fucking cat, isn't it? I swear to God.
It really is.
Lorelai is going to take a look around to see if there's any cats sleeping.
There's a few that are just kind of like on top of boxes, curled up.
Do any of them look like they're having a nightmare?
No.
I am at a loss.
I wonder if Anatole would actually have any info on these cats.
I think we should probably distance ourselves from him for a little while, no?
Oh yeah, to try and hide them. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot about the last conversation we had.
Uh-huh.
Gonna go scratch some cats.
Dazer's just kind of look around at all the cats around, and he's like, he's been a bit uncomfortable this whole time, and he's just gonna kind of go to the edge of the square to see if he can see anything around that that makes it look like a person has been here.
Okay. You almost get the sense that there definitely is someone that is tending to these animals. There's like a couple of small containers with fresh fish kind of stacked up at the end of the alley. But nothing that looks like anyone's been here anytime. Probably in the last couple of hours.
So the house next to the alley, that's the enchanter's place, right?
Correct.
If I remember correctly. They're not named Skip.
Nope. Their name was Simone.
Simone. Okay. Cool. So we've basically been to all the houses. Yeah. Think?
Most of them.
You said the enchanter's kind of close to here?
Yep. At the end of the alley and on the right.
Okay, Lorelai's just going to start heading towards that.
And Grim is kind of gonna clue in after being bombarded with cats. Like, oh, that might be a good idea. She might have seen somebody go in this alleyway. Or he. Is it he?
It's
it
a she.
Okay. Well, she might have seen someone go in this alleyway. Maybe she'll have information.
Dazer's just gonna follow behind, like wants to get out of the alley.
Hey, you and I both don't like this alley, friend.
Grim loves the alley.
Cats, animals are food. These don't seem like something I would eat.
Hey, these are not food.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to eat them, so they're just pointless. They just eat my food. Why do I want one?
Don't make me trip you again.
Oh, jeez.
You can keep your cats.
Oh, I can keep one. Awesome. And Grim just jokingly goes towards the cats, like, I'm kidding, we want to leave here.
They just like scurry away from you and hiss.
Grim hangs his head as he goes into the enchanter's place.
You knock on the door, or do you just?
No, Lorelai's just gonna open the door.
Okay.
Sup, fuckers?
You open the door and there's a fire lit in the den area, and just the same woman that you saw before, sitting in a chair reading a book, and she just looks over and says, hello?
Do you know a man or a person named Skip?
Oh, that little dirt ball. Yeah, they run through the area from time to time.
What does he look like?
They're short, tiny, typically very dirty. They were very nice gown, except one of her shoes are missing. She has some ripped up stockings. They don't look very comfortable. She has red hair. It's in a mess. A little bit of a. She has a bun. It's just a mess. She's a mess. Vermin. She enables all those filthy cats in that bloody alley.
So much hate for the cats. Excuse me. Would
Cats are
you-
useless.
Would you happen to know where else she goes besides for the alleyway?
I've only ever seen her in the alley.
Well, this is proving a little unhelpful. But thank you for... Sorry, not entirely unhelpful. We're trying to find her. Your description will hopefully lead us closer to finding her, but I would like to not wander the entire town.
Okay, you can stop talking now, Grim.
Fine, yeah, sorry. I'll go outside and play with the cats. See you there. And Grim just leaves.
You barge into my house and tell me that I'm not being helpful when you... Okay, you can leave. And you all feel
Hey,
yourselves
don't-
just shunted out of the house, and the door slams in front of you. With just a flick of her hand.
Good job, Grim. That was very helpful. Thank you. Really glad that you did that.
I
Well, I
mean,
was
she
gonna
gave us all
laugh.
the information that she could, obviously, so...
You
were
were
gonna
even
leave.
weirder than I was that time.
Yeah, I thought you were the one that said we had to be nicer around here, and then you were the rudest one of all of us.
She badmouthed cats. The cats are cute.
It's alright, creatures. Okay, I guess we'll try and find this dirty little street urchin. Hey, Lorelai's just gonna walk back down the alley again and kind of a little bit more closely take a look, see if there's any nooks or crannies or like little like shelter-ish areas that like a tiny, I'm assuming it's a child, can fit into.
Roll me a perception check.
I can do that. Come on, mouse. There we go.
Can you do that?
Ah, damn.
Oh. Tendo. The most mysterious number.
It is indeed.
Is this good? Is this bad? Who knows?
Who knows?
But I mean, if you had rolled a little better, it would have been okay. But
Thanks, it's the entire premise of this game.
still. I mean, what I'm saying to you is, I didn't roll very well either, but they still roll better than you.
Lovely.
Lovely.
So, to the best of your knowledge, now there's just a bunch of cats that just swarm around you.
Uh,
Can we either go to the farm to look for Tristram or not in this alley? Because or Grim can wait in the alley to see if Skip comes by. He seems to like it here.
of course he would.
Well,
I mean, they
this
probably
might be-
come here a couple times a day if they feed the cats.
Yeah, this might be the way to get the most intel here. Might be for me to stay here and you guys to go see if you can find Tristan. And if we find either member asleep, then we go get the other and do what we do.
I think that is a very convoluted way of doing things, and I'd rather not, split up, considering that this place is fucking madness.
I mean,
Fine, whatever.
it's not dangerous. At least it hasn't been yet.
Besides for when we exit dreams and toss things through portals.
Okay, then don't enter dreams and toss things through portals. I don't know.
I'm just playing with cats. I'm trying to be on your side here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go play with your cats.
Will do.
And Dad's just gonna start walking to the farm.
Okay.
Lorelai's just kind of gonna throw her hands up in the air and just in the air and just start following Daz.
As you guys begin walking towards the end of the alleyway, you see a you see a very a multicolored, long-haired cat with bright yellow eyes, just screaming, like running and just going as fast as it possibly can around the corner and runs down through between your legs and disappears down the rest of the alley. And not even a few moments later, as you hear the sound of "Get back here, you damn cat!" as this small, dirty-looking individual wearing a ball gown, missing a shoe, bright red hair, and a messy bun comes barreling around the corner right behind it, almost as if she's been chasing this thing for a very long time. And she's not quite looking where she's going as she bumps directly into Daz and kind of falls back down, like bumps into you and falls on her ass, and looks up at you and just says,
"Ah, Jesus!"
"What? Who the hell are you?"
Dad's gonna look down and is it fair that he would recognize her based on the description?
Yes.
Ah, it's Skip.
Hello. How do you know my name?
We were asking the enchanter who feeds the cats.
Fuck her.
And I mean, she was also rude. I agree.
She hates the cats. I love the cats. Give me a minute of precious. She puts her hand out and just kind of scratches a couple of them on the chin. Hey, I've been trying to catch that damn hair elephant for the last 2 days.
Is Grim seeing any of this? Because he's down the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
And does he see the cat that's running away?
Yeah, it's barreling straight for you.
Okay, Grim attempts to catch the cat.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dex. Ability check?
Yes.
Good job.
You go to lunge for it, and it just scoots past you, jumps off the wall, and ducks into a crevice in the side.
Parkour.
Darn it. Grim is like after diving, kind of face plants into the concrete, I assume concrete floor, and just yells into the concrete so it's muffled, like "Damn it!" And then kind of looks up and sees Skip in the distance, like, "Oh, yay, we found the thing that we were looking for," and starts to walk towards him. And when he gets there, Grim is basically going to say, "Sorry, that one is absolutely really quick. I could see why you weren't able to catch him, whatever gender the cat is. Anyway, hi, I'm Grim."
Hi. Who the hell are you three?
You guys can say we are travelers, no?
Octavian told me I gotta catch that cat. He's belongs to like some great diplomat or something, and he said that it would make me very happy, and I can finally go to sleep when I catch that damn cat. Cause I've been searching for this thing for days. Every time I get close to it, it just runs the fuck away.
You are not allowed to sleep until you catch the cat.
Yes.
That seems like
Well-
nonsense.
How well do you know this alleyway? Because I saw where the cat escaped to. I don't know if there's an exit to this crevice. If there's not,
Well, I've been chasing this cat for so damn long.
okay.
He's either
come with me. I'll
he's-
show you the crevice. Maybe he's trapped now.
no, he does. That's his route. That's the way he goes. He's either going to be in the graveyard, or he's down at one of the stalls in the marketplace, or he's up pissing off Simone once again.
If we work together, do you think we would be able to catch him? Like, we'd be able to corner him?
I would certainly hope so. I would love to go to sleep.
Let's try it. I feel bad for bumping into you, so let's see if we can get this cat.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get Daz, roll me a survival check with advantage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love it. Oh my god, I'm even proficient in it. Let's go.
What the fuck?
I
Oh.
Really?
You are proficient in other animals. You have no idea about cats.
Oh my
That just made my fucking day.
Oh
Um,
my god.
That is the best, worst advantage roll I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, it's very hard to beat that. In
Oh
fact, you
my
can only beat
God.
that with like
Two
I don't
ones.
even think it's 1 in 40, right? Like it's some like crazy number.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my God.
there's a weird percentage to that. Okay, so you, to the best of your knowledge, just suggest the 3 places that Skip just suggested to check. You're like, that's the best wisdom that comes to your mind. As for Grim and Lorelei, you can also repeat this save without the advantage.
I sure shall.
What did you say it was animal handling?
Survival.
Survival.
No. That's stealth. That's not the thing I need.
Oh my god.
Yay! Double digits.
Okay. You think that they ran in the direction of the market, so that's probably where you should go first.
Okay. So I'm going to tell everyone. Okay, so the crack on the wall was on the market side, where he escaped. So we should probably start there first.
I mean, whatever. You fucking cats.
Okay.
Let's go on a kitty hunt. Grim is visibly just so giddy.
Alright.
Ugh.
You guys make your way to the central market. And when you get there, Skip just kind of points out over in the corner. When there's a large sign that says "Out of Town Commodity or Curiosities," and she says, "That's Silver's cart down there. He frequently is where her effluent likes to spend their time."
Alright, lead the way, cat master. I'm talking to Lorelei's very obviously talking to Grim.
Well, I'm no master. I'm sure Skip knows more than I do. So, let's see. How are we gonna surround this cat?
I like how this is what makes you bashful. Like,
You don't see the cat at the moment. You have to approach the stand.
Yeah, but we can approach in a line or like a V formation. There's different methods of approach, man.
Well, I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Well, I guess skip.
Well, I mean, I haven't caught the damn thing, so what are you looking at me for? You're the one who said you could do it.
True enough. Let's walk off the path back to the alleyway as we walk up to this market, and kind of make sure we're not too spread out, so the cat gets between us, or we both dive at the cat and bonk our heads.
It's a very specific situation.
As you
Well,
approach, as you approach the cart, first you don't see anyone behind the cart. You also don't see the cat. Then a dwarven individual, long orange beard and bit of a what looks to be long auburn-colored hair. However, they're missing a very large patch at the very top. So it's very,
He has a skullet? Does
Yeah.
he have a fucking skullet?
he very much has a skullet.
Yeah, it's Devin Townsend. Let's go.
When he hops up on his stool and looks over towards the works of you and says, "Oh, hello! Welcome to the out-of-town curiosities."
Have you seen that cat?
Oh yeah, he was here just a few moments ago. I was giving him some food. If you guys look about the cart, it is just filled with all kinds of food, like food you've never seen before in your lives. But it's just like super foreign and rare looking commodities.
Grim is gonna go to the market person and basically say, what exactly do you feed that cat, out of curiosity?
Oh, a little bit of everything. I got some mystery berry pie. I don't even know what's in that one. Some turkey, some fish. He loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Oh, excellent. Would we be able to purchase some fish?
Oh, you can just have some.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. You have a glorious day, and thank you for feeding this little cat. We're trying to catch him so we can feed him a bit more consistently. But he keeps running away from us. I don't know why he's skittish, but we're just trying to help the little guy.
Oh, very good. You all can roll one more survival check.
All right, let's do it.
What the actual fuck?
It's a good thing we're not stuck in the woods, because we would
let's
die.
go. All right, I can't believe
2 fucking nat ones in a row. Are you shitting me, dude?
only
I'm
one
gonna-
more for what's it called? Act of the Devil.
I don't typically play with that, but I'm curious to see if it'll happen.
Ah, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
dude.
I only say it as a thing, not as necessarily something
slice of
happens
life.
after it.
Oh, it might.
Don't give him the idea, dude. Come on.
I've been thinking about it. It's never come up. So I mean,
Survival,
We're getting
survival
close.
act of death seems pretty bad.
Yeah. Lorelai is just so over this. She hates this place. She hates cats. She's just following along because she has nothing else to do. She is miserable.
Yeah.
She's just checked out, dude.
Oh, the act of God is she gets a cat allergy.
yes.
No, that wouldn't even be like she just gets a cat familiar that's attached to her. That'd be way worse for her.
With the cat allergy.
Yeah.
Lorelai has cat allergies already and gets a cat familiar.
Yep.
Okay. He just kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, he went that way towards the cemetery, I think."
All right, thank you. And let's go to the cemetery. I want to get this cat. I just can't believe chasing a cat around.
It's the best day ever.
Alright, a little bit more time goes by. It's probably about close to 2 o'clock in the day at this point. You guys make it back up to the cemetery, and you all see the cat just chilling on top of one of the tombstones.
How big are the walls around the cemetery? Like, are they cat hop upable? Do a survival check.
No, I'm just thinking because there's not really any details about the cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Dang it.
All right, well, why don't you use some of that food to just lure the cat over? Sure, it'll want to eat.
Okay, so there is a thing that needs to happen. I want
good.
you to tell me
Oh, good.
what ability you're going to use to try and lure the cat to you to catch it. Whoever is trying to catch it, in particular. So right now, the cat's just kind of sitting there licking his paws. A fish just flopped over on the ground.
I don't want to use my spell slots.
No, like
Well-
like an ability check. You don't have to use any spells. Just
Okay.
yeah, just tell me
Okay.
what you want to use and how you're going to use it, and then make a check.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a survival thing because I'm gonna make a lasso with the rope in my bag and put it on the side, like have the bowl of food, have the food, in like a container if possible, if not just on the ground, and then have a like lasso, on the ground in front of it, towards where the cat would approach from.
Okay. Okay. Roll me your survival check.
I'm not gonna dive at the cat again. That clearly didn't work.
Plus, you don't get much distance when you die.
I pull the rope before the cat even shows up. I get giddy.
Yep. Okay. Daz.
I'm gonna say that he's gonna try to jump in after seeing that like horribly fail. So it's gonna be an athletics.
Okay.
He's gonna try and be real quick and jump in and get the cat.
Okay. Lorelei.
Such a chasing a cat.
I feel like Lorelei wouldn't do anything, but
Do you
I
have
guess-
access to Mage Hand?
So
no, I don't. No, I don't.
dang it.
I might just try and just do fucking animal handling. You just like crouch down and very sarcastically, just kind of like piss.
Yes.
Like, and just do animal handling.
okay.
Grim is in the distance, like so giddy that Lorelei's being cute with the cats, but trying to stay quiet to not scare the kitty.
So the cat approaches slowly. So hops down off the tombstone and sniffs towards the food that Grim has prepared. As Grim throws the rope out, the cat jumps to the side and just kind of gives you a side look. And as it does that, Daz leaps for the cat, landing about 2 feet short as the cat sprints past towards Lorelei, who is giving it the psst, psst. And
No effort, pisses.
cat proceeds to hiss at you, jumps the fence, and runs towards Simone's house.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, what did
Useless
Skip
cat.
attempt? Skip's just watching us all dive after the cat and fail.
Pretty much, I think.
Skip
God damn it.
is asleep. Leaned
Oh.
up against one of the tombstones.
All right,
Oh.
Lorelai looks at everybody. She's like, "All right, let's go,"
Well,
and
that was easy.
gets close
I don't
to
know
her.
if easy is the right word, but on we go. I'm gonna miss the kitties.
And
Maybe she dreams of kitties. That wouldn't be surprising.
that's not going to be how it works, and you know it.
I don't know
And
it.
kind of just begrudgingly puts her hand on both of their shoulders and touches Skip and just, or sorry, no, okay, she, Grim, Death, just hold hands, fucking, whatever you want to do, just be sure you are touching one another. And then she's gonna grab Daz's other hand and plop it on her shoulder and just make sure everybody is touching.
Grim is going to, because of all the cat play, he's just going to curl up around Daz's foot like a kitty would, just for the fun of it, because he's just so giddy today.
You are a disgusting little creature. And
Daz is just gonna look down and just look down at him, and until like just not stopping looking at Grim.
all right, and then she's gonna put the mask on and touch Skip.
Hey, I assume y'all are falling. I'm just asleep on the ground like you're supposed to be.
You know what? That's a good point.
Okay. So, you touch the shoulder of Skip, and you're pulled into darkness, where you hear the creaking of chains, the hustle and bustle, and the squawking of birds,
Oh.
as you fall from the sky over what looks to be a beautiful city perched on the top of a dam. And as you continue to fall, you see the lower half of the city down below. What looks to be the shadow of the bigger city.
The slums.
This is
Oh dear.
an image of what you are seeing.
Oh shit, that's fucking cool.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, back to somewhere familiar.
Yeah, sure. As you gently find yourselves awoken, there you go, in the middle of a busy street. Midwinter snow gently falls, and the towering architectural marvel of the Burok Empire stands above an obsidian black granite which spans an entire valley. Atop lies... Nope. You are down below, an area known for high-rises built along the side of the dam, where this sits directly underneath the big city, or the major city. It's his little son, and has earned the name Shade.
Oh, good.
So,
Ha cha cha cha.
Three hops this time.
oh my god. As the city or the streets kind of come into color in front of you, everything fades to black once again, and you open your eyes. Within looks to be a shoddy hut, tiny one-room wooden structure. The The dark room is a mess of mismatched furniture, obviously stolen valuable goods. Paper notes, plans, and diagrams. And on the wall opposite, a corkboard with a hand-drawn map labeled Grafendam, which I will put into chat. Seconds. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I just saw it. Why can't... There it is. Copy. That. That is what it says on top. This is pinned to the wall with daggers, knives, and forks pinned in each of the corners. Certain areas are circled with ink, added notes, and other doodles. Small amount of light filters in the room from the two windows to the east near the door. What do you do?
Do we see anyone around us right now? Are we just in the room and there's no one here?
There's no one in the room.
Alright, Dazvik's gonna look to the group. So, we're telling them this is a dream, right?
Oh yeah, we were thinking about doing that. Yeah.
I mean, we can try, no?
I just wanted to make sure that we were in agreement before I found them and said it, and everyone got
And-
mad at me.
And you know what? Between Tristram in full armor and the little girl Skip, I would rather have a confrontation with Skip after the fact if the trouble were abound.
It feels like that is going to be famous last words, no?
Probably, but on we go.
Alright, let's find Skip and get this over with quickly.
Okay, so Grim is going to try and study the map and get an idea of the city.
Oh, this is not a map of the city.
Dang it.
That's the map.
Oh, I love this.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I said, there's two windows on either side of a door on the opposite wall.
Just a fork.
Yeah. Lift access. Win a thing. Fit in. Grab permit. Well, I wonder if there's any buildings that kind of look like that where Skip would have to get a permit first before what looks like to be a heist plan.
It's definitely something nefarious.
Oh, I get it. Cat burglar dream. Ha ha. Ha.
Lorelai is visibly exhausted. Just upon realizing that what he says is fucking true, she is exhausted. That's really funny, actually.
I'm impressed you figured that out.
Grim is all about cats, man. So Grim is going to try and look around the room for any other clues.
The room is basically empty. A couple of chairs, small table, small bed in the corner, and the door.
Okay. Well. Alright, do we just kind of want to explore outside and see if we find a building similar to this? Maybe take this with us?
Well, so does that look like A potion, maybe? Maybe it's an alchemist shop?
An
I
alchemist shop
honestly-
with an elevator.
I don't know, like...
I assume the lift is talking about the upper part of the city, no? I mean, we are pretty far down.
Oh.
Haha, yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Okay. If maybe fit in, more means fit in the upper level of society in this world, I guess.
That is my assumption.
Perhaps you need to get a permit before you're even allowed to get on the elevator for that same reason.
I'm going to imagine that there is some type of raffle or something of the sort that will allow a certain amount of people from obviously the slums to be allowed into the upper city. That is my theory, at least.
Well, let's see if we can find this permit office based on this crude drawing. I think that's our only path forward right now. Maybe look for the lift as well.
As you guys are having this conversation, the door slams open. And as you look, it's a small little girl. Her hair tied in a nice, clean bun. Wearing what looks to be a fine leather vest, green tunic underneath, as well as a pair of baggy pants. And she looks delighted to see all of you here, and she says, "Oh, fantastic! Bruiser, pipes, muscles, you've made it! Oh, you're already waiting for me. I can't. Yes!" And she starts clapping. So hear me out. Hear me out. I called you here today, okay? This is the big one. This is the big one. So, okay. She kind of pushes you all out of the way and walks over towards the map. And she points. She looks at this. She says, "Okay, this is the first step. Okay, this is the first priority. Okay, we gotta work real good on this, and so we gotta get upstairs. We gotta go up to Gildreth, up top, which is where. Sorry. First step is. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I have a question.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question about the plan.
Yeah. What is that? I'm trying to explain it to you. I haven't even explained it to you, and you already have questions. This is not good. Okay. Did I not put together a good enough plan?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's an easy question.
No. Yeah.
Do you know you're dreaming right now?
Yeah, you're silly. Okay. I like you. I'm glad that they told me that you were a good person to hire. So first we gotta get to Unterdam. Okay. So we gotta get a permit.
Anyone else have any ideas?
So we gotta get there. We gotta take the freight elevator, or we can take the passenger elevator. This is in the customs office. So we got two options. We can either be like a band. We can be the wealthy merchants or something.
Grim is gonna notion to Daz like a cheek pinching as a potential option.
Or we can be, or we can hide inside the boxes or barrels and take a trip up the freight elevator. Well, I don't know what one you guys want to do, but that's the first step. That we gotta pick one of those two things. Then I've never been to Gildreth, but I feel like it's all like a bunch of those hoity-toity stuck-up kind of people. But that's fine. I got a really nice dress that I can wear, and we'll blend right in. We're gonna be
next time. The next time she looks at her map, Daz is going to jump forward and attempt to grab her.
She's kind of bouncing back and forth between all of you and pointing at things on the paper. So we gotta blend in with like the high class people. So you guys have to find something fancy. Whatever you think you should wear.
Does Grim notice that Daz is looking for a jump opportunity?
You can
Can I
roll
do perception?
You can roll perception. Is Daz implying a jump opportunity?
I mean, he's not very subtle about anything.
Well, I'm assuming that it's subtle enough.
He's
for
probably
him.
being a little bit more subtle than that, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And then she's kind of finally ties it up. And then the final step. We get to the reservoir. Okay? And once we get there, we have to gather as much water as we possibly can to put it in a jar.
Alright, Daz is gonna jump in there now. He's sick of this. He's gonna jump and attempt to grapple.
Okay. Roll me the strength check.
Alright.
Come on, that one. Let's see it.
Oh my god.
Well, that
I'm
was weird.
losing my mind.
As you lunge forward and try and grab her, she just kind of steps back. You just flump into the wall. And she just kind of looks down at you and just says, "It's okay, Bruiser. You know, I can get you some clothes if you really need some clothes. Like, I know you didn't come dressed very well, but like."
I was just testing your reflexes. You know,
Okay.
I figured you needed
Grim-
to be pretty nimble, and I just wanted to test that.
Grim is getting sick of this as well. He's going to know the plan going into it, pinch his cheek, and as soon as possible out in the outside world, put the mask on and touch. However long you deem that to take.
Well, I mean, Grim wouldn't know to put the mask back on.
Well, I assume
Like-
we all talk to each other after the fact. I thought he said last
Oh.
time that that's what he did to come back.
Did he?
Otherwise, wouldn't we have questioned that?
I mean, fair enough, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did mention
Yes,
that. Like,
okay.
I
memory's
don't
garbage.
remember for sure if that exact thing was mentioned, but
My memory's
yeah.
garbage, so I'm gonna go with yours. Unfortunately, you have the best memory out of all of us.
Yes, which is sad.
Yes.
that is
Anyhow, so that is the plan. I don't know how long I'm going to be gone in the dream world for by doing that, but that's what I'm doing.
All right, we'll come back to you in a bit.
Okay.
So, Grim disappears from sight, and it's leading Daz and Lorelei here with Skip, and she just kind of says, well, we kind of need all of you to do this, so I guess we'll wait."
I mean, they're already dead, my darling. You are dreaming right now.
What?
You heard me? How else would he just disappear? You are dreaming. You are already dead, so I assume this plan of yours had already failed.
So we didn't get the water?
I don't know. I did not go with you. We are in a dream. We are reliving what happened. What went on? What happened? Why do you want the water?
Because I want to recreate the Aquanos so that the people down here can be just as important as the people up there. They took all the water. Why don't you want to help me?
It's not that we don't want to help you. It's just, we figured we'd tell you what you're doing. However, if this is what you want to do, we can wait for him to come back. It is a very noble cause, after all.
So you're not my friends? You don't want to?
no.
You don't want to help? You don't want to help me?
Darling, wouldn't your friends tell you the truth all the time? Friends do not lie to one another, no? Lorelei's gonna kind of step over to her a little bit closer and just fix her dress a little bit and be like, "This is a very beautiful dress, my darling. You got it at a very good place. You must bring me so that we can get matching dresses so when we go upstairs, no?"
As you lean in and say this to her, You take 23 points of piercing damage.
What the fuck? Did she just stab me in the fucking heart?
What do you mean? You're not my friends!
Oh, Lorelai is going to fucking bitch slap her.
Yeah, don't cast a spell, just bitch slap her.
Actually,
Does Dazzrick notice? I'm guessing Lorelai would have screamed in pain. So Dazzrick's gonna
probably
jump to his
would've-
feet as he hears that. Because I assume that Dazzrick has been lying down, like, failed after failing his grappling attempt, just like not moving,
Uh-huh.
trying not to do anything.
As this
Oh.
all kind of comes together, the world you're in starts to swirl. Everything kind of turns like pinkish, purplish, and the next thing you know, you're awake in the cemetery with a Grim. Oops, wrong map. With Grim, who is currently in the process of taking the mask off of Lorelai and is just looking at you.
So after I want to paint the picture here that Grim takes the mask off Lorelai. Lorelai opens her eyes, and Grim just stands there like something went wrong.
She's still obviously like I'm still touching her shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm. She's awake
she
now
awake?
too. She's waking now too. She's, what the hell? Why are you touching me?
Lorelai's immediately gonna just like fucking. Is she laying down?
She's like kind of sat down, leaning against one of the tombstones.
Immediately gonna fucking grab her throat and push her back against the tombstone.
Ah, did we catch the cat?
Again, staring directly into her eyes, be like, "No, you fell asleep. We were in your dreams, and you fucking stabbed me."
Dazzrick's gonna go towards Lorelai and just like kind of we need to make sure she knows about what happened. If she doesn't have any memories, then it was for nothing.
Well, she's kind of like in tears. I'm not gonna do the crying. But panicking, she's like, you were in my dream. You were Pipes, right? You told me that I was dead, and I stabbed you for it.
Yeah,
And then
and you really are dead, you stupid little girl.
what?
You're dead. You are dead. This world here is made up by some fucking Octavian fucking dreamscape type deal, but you are dead.
You tried so hard not to say Dream Daddy, didn't
I
you?
know.
Yeah, I really wanted to say Dream Daddy.
Just to feel, I felt the struggle.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She's just kind of silent and just kind of blankly staring at you for a minute.
Oh no.
And then just her eyes just kind of like gloss over for a second and
Roll for initiative.
go look up. Blah blah blah.
Is that you doing that, or is that what that's what the girl's saying?
She reaches up and grabs your hand and just like kind of tries to pull on it.
Lorelai's just gonna like look confused and just let go.
Dazzrick's gonna like have like put his hand on Lorelai's shoulder and like kind of pull her back and start backing up a little bit.
No, great. Now she is a fucking vegetable.
This looks bad.
She kind of gets to her feet and brushes her dress off. And she points towards Simone's house.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
Just Lorelai's gonna grab her by the wrist and start dragging her towards Simone's house.
Dazer's gonna look to Grim and just kind of follow behind Lorelai.
Yeah, basically Grim is gonna do the same, except he's gonna like try to stay as far back when going to this house.
She's like, Skip is continuing like trying to have a conversation with you.
Did she have a fucking stroke?
Okay, Skip, raise your right hand if you understand me.
She just kind of blankly looks at you.
Oh god.
Okay, so she lost her languages, I guess. This is fun.
And she's just pointing now towards a small, multicolored, long-haired cat sitting outside of the door of Simone's.
Oh my god, it's the fucking cat again.
Yay! The cat again!
I guess we catch the cat. I don't know anymore.
Let's just try and catch the cat. I don't know what else to do at this point. She's useless to us right now.
Okay, let us all slowly try and surround the cat since it's up against a wall right now.
Alright. You all have an opportunity to catch it. Tell me what you're doing, how you doing it.
Dazric is going to try to sneak up to the cat without being seen.
Okay, roll me or stealth.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Praise be to the Lord! It's a decent roll.
As you're getting close to it, it turns its head, looks at you for a second, and leaps through the open window next to the door into the house.
Okay, at this point, Grim is gonna try and go around the building as fast as he can to see if there are any other open windows or doors or things.
None that you can see.
As he Grim goes around to do this, Dazric's going to try and close the window that it jumped through.
Okay.
With Skips, like wrist still in her hand, Lorelai's gonna walk up and just start just knock on the door this time.
Okay. Simone opens the door. Oh.
Grim is going to be very close to the entrance of the door and crouch down at cat level, leaving his weapon just to the side, just so the storekeep doesn't get the wrong idea that I'm trying to attack her.
Okay. Welcome back. I didn't expect you to return.
There's a cat. You just jumped inside your window. We're looking for it.
Ugh, it's always trying to eat Gossamer.
And also, she is now broken.
Hmm?
And I'm gonna point to Skip.
Oh, that is peculiar.
Mm. She was pointing towards your house. I thought maybe that you could help us.
Lorelai is smart enough to know she's pointing towards where the cat would likely be.
Oh, okay. She's looking for the cat. I'm hoping we can catch it inside your house.
Yeah, me too. This fucking thing tries to eat my moth all the time. Roll me a persuasion check. Or deception. Whatever it is that you want to use to try and get in to get this cat. All's in your court.
Persuasion?
I have a +10 to my persuasion.
I see that.
Unfortunately, in this situation, that's not what we're looking for. But she does let you in the house.
What?
She let you in. She started to get rid of this fucking vermin.
But you said roll persuasion. What the hell?
Yeah.
I will be right back because the dog has a bottle of iced coffee in his mouth, so I gotta get that.
Yep, you definitely do that. We need you for the next roll, so take care of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she lets you in the house, but to catch the cat I'm looking for something very specific that none of you have done yet.
Sorry. Sorry. I thought you meant to get inside the house.
No, that was what the persuasion was for, but I was going to use it as getting the cat as well.
Oh.
Let him have this, please. Right back.
Welcome back. What does Grim do inside of Simone's house to try and wrangle in the cat?
Well, what is everybody else doing? Are we like trying to surround the cat, corner it?
It's on you.
Cool. So I asked everybody. All right, let's try and corner the cat. So first of all, we're looking around for the cat. As soon as we find it, try and put it in a corner.
It's currently in the main den, trying to eat a moth that is flying around the room.
Cool. Once it's in a corner, I'm gonna try and jump at it.
Okay. What ability check are you going to use to try and get it?
Athletics.
Go for it. God, that's twice you guys have missed it. You leap towards the cat,
Badge.
and you crash through the coffee table as it bolts out around you and tries to scurry back out the door as Skip just drops down to a knee, grabs it, and
She's just a fucking sand people now.
and she starts petting it.
I was pitching the people at the bus station in Rick and Morty.
Jesus Christ.
She's just petting it. And she waves at you all and turns around and leaves. My God, guys, all you needed to do was roll between 11 and 17.
You need to roll too much.
Yes.
Freaking
Every single time I asked you to roll for that damn cat, you rolled either just under or just above.
How does that even work?
I hate it here.
Yeah.
Fuck. So I just
What
got to
does
a
this
point where
high
I was just
number
like, you
mean
know what?
bad?
I'm done. I'm just taking the cat from you. Go do your thing.
What do you mean high number means bad? That's not how D&D do.
No, but when they're specifically looking for a result higher than 11 but lower than 17, because if you come on too strong, the cat gets scared and runs away.
I came on too strong with stealth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I don't fully understand how that works, but it is what it is.
My
That's
piss
fine.
pisses were too weak.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Either way, this is an entire session devoted to this goddamn cat. It was supposed to
Yes.
take 5 minutes.
That's not how D&D works.
That was your first mistake, thinking that was only going to take us 5 minutes.
Anyway.
Hey, we went into a dream. Things
Yeah.
happen.
And immediately fucked it up.
Hey, we got knowledge.
We needed
know
to
now.
experiment.
Yes.
I mean,
Knowledge is half
at least
the
you only
battle.
took
Go
23 damage instead of the worst outcome.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Well, I guess we're going after Skip with the cat.
I think Skip is gone.
Well,
I think we
I-
just go for Tristram.
I assume Skip is or I'm gonna get in voice now. I assume Skip is going to Octavia's to allow her to sleep, because that was her original goal. And it seemed, even though she was jargoned in her language, she seemed to still want the same thing, that to get that cat. And if she goes to Octavian the way she is,
that might be a problem for us.
I mean, can we even stop her at that point?
I do not know.
I don't know either.
Like, if we're gonna have to go into a dream at some point anyways, we can't watch her all the time. Maybe... I know we wanted to keep our distance from Anatole, but he might know something. I don't
All
know.
right.
This...
Let's hold on. What's the name of the shopkeep again?
Which one?
The one we're currently in.
Simone.
Simone. Simone. Would you happen to have any idea what kind of language she was just speaking? If it was the language, or what anything about? Actually, yeah, that's about it. Anything about the language she just spoke,
I
or her
have
current state?
no idea.
Okay. Well,
Did you say something about Octavian?
yes, we did.
What does he have to do with this?
Well, Skip said to us that she had to catch the cat for Octavian so that he will let her sleep. And so we decided to help her out. And now she kind of just left without us, and we're wondering what Octavian is going to do if he sees her in that state.
Why? What state is she in?
Was she speaking regular? Could you understand her when she spoke?
No, it's gibberish.
Exactly. That is the state we are talking about, no?
I just thought she was
Yeah.
being her typical self. Foolish and a little runt. But I don't know.
There is the possibility that she was acting, but it seemed like that wasn't the case.
Either way, it's not my problem. Please leave my store.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Lorelai's just gonna leave.
Yeah, Hazard's just gonna leave.
Grim is too, and he's going to pick up his weapon that was outside. I did not forget.
Okay. What's next for you fine folk?
I don't know.
What time is it now?
It's about 4:30.
Okay, that time is current. Okay. Well, Grim is... Alright, so, I think what we should do is get our supper meal, because we kind of haven't eaten all day. We still plan to go to Tristan's place at night, but if Octavian can't understand her, then maybe she can't say she met us at all, and we plead ignorance.
Sure.
It doesn't matter to me at this point. I just...
Like, we still have to wait for Tristan to go to sleep before we can do anything about that. But
we
at
have
least
no idea when he goes to sleep. We haven't even been there yet.
that's also true.
So...
Escapade.
Okay.
With fucking cat.
Those are the two options. You guys decide. I made options. Grim job done.
I'll be right back. I'll get to the bathroom.
The cliffhanger.
Really though.
Da-da-da.
Your guys' ability to just bypass a whole bunch of shit is impressive.
I mean, isn't that D&D? as a whole.
It is.
If you can't bypass shit, then what's the fun? If you
100%.
just follow along the storyline as it's supposed to be, then what the heck?
I will say that dream sounded pretty cool. If we
It did
actually had
sound
done it.
It sounds pretty cool.
It's probably one of my favorite of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's super neat. Like do a heist. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would have been pretty neat. Didn't expect the stabbing. That was fun.
I mean, well, you didn't, but she was pinned in a corner, being told that she was dead. How would you react?
Yeah, I don't think it's not a fair reaction. You know.
We understand. We're just disappointed.
Yeah, that was something else.
Violence is never the answer. Wink, wink.
Never.
Ugh. No. Don't go to sleep, computer.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back.
That's okay.
That's okay. Cliffhanger. Okay. So Grim is okay with either choice. You guys decide.
You just talk about yourself in the third person?
I'm sorry, I'm excited, okay? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
I mean, I did get stabbed in that fucking dream, so I would like to take a little bit of a short rest.
I mean, we can. I'm worried about. I kind of think we might be on a bit of a clock right now because if Skip goes around like that, I think it's gonna get bad pretty quickly here.
I do agree with you, yes. So, I mean, it just,
Well, the clock of Tristan going to sleep doesn't get any faster, so it'd be a gamble to go there too. Don't forget.
I mean, he's gonna have to go to sleep in the nighttime now. It tends to the fields all day long.
Yeah, that's still at least 2 hours away.
Yeah, perhaps.
True, but again, we don't gain any. Like we need to know. We don't want to miss our opportunity.
If, at the very least, just give me like an hour, please. Let me
Yeah.
try and... Fuck.
Let's rest for an hour and then start. Then it should be a bit more dim light too, if we want to investigate a house without being seen.
All
All
right.
right, that sounds good to me.
To the tavern for food and rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I want to hit dice this, please.
Let me do the dices.
Please.
Don't you have
Thought we were gonna-
spells to heal yourself?
I do, but I'd rather not use them if I can just take a short rest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Spell slots are precious.
Oh my god. Alright,
Ooh, there you go.
that's a little bit better. Alright, I'll stick with that.
Okay. And then what do you guys do after that?
Well, assuming nothing happened with Skip and Octavian in the tavern that we were in during the time we rested.
Octavian isn't there.
Oh, cool. Well,
That's a stroke of luck.
Don't
yeah.
we have to call it soon though?
Working on
I
it.
do.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I'm trying to figure out what you
Right.
guys are doing.
Well, off to the races to Tristan's, I guess, to see if we can find out where he sleeps.
Sounds good.
Is the best plan, I think.
So off to the farm in the north.
All right. You guys head to Tristram's farm. You approach a small little cottage in the north end of town with a small wagon. Can you
I
guys
don't
see
have any
anything?
vision of this map.
All right.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm
So-
set 99. Oh, I don't auto token. Yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay. Just a lighting setting. That should do it. Yes? No? Maybe so?
No.
Nope, still nothing.
Nope.
How about now?
Ah, there
Hell
we go.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. Support patreon.com/dicegrimorium, by the way. That's where I get a lot of my good maps. So, you guys approach this small little town, and you see small little house. Countless different crops scattered along. They seem to have, based on your initial glance, a knack for tending to plants. However, several spots of the garden seem to be failing, dying. And as you approach, you see an individual out in the fields. Where are you two, sir? Out here. And guys, I put you in the wrong spot. You guys come up from down here, and you just see Tristram out in the fields here, just kind of doing his thing.
Antler helmet guy.
I think it would be within our best interest to make ourselves scarce, no?
You just want to keep an eye on things.
How about we hide up on top of the hill so we get a good vantage point over here?
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Sounds good to me.
This individual is completely decked out in beautiful shining plate armor, with a very abstract antlered helmet. Have any of you got any knowledge of the Kingdom of Chelno?
I don't think I would.
I definitely do not.
If I did, it would have to be on my character sheet, which it is not, so I do not.
Alright, cool. Well, then you don't recognize this particular plate armor. Do you guys go and interact with them at all, or are you just going to go hide?
I don't really want to interact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna- We're gonna stealthy down the tree line this way, and
Okay.
then go up to the hill.
Okay. If you guys are looking in their direction at all, you do notice that they're just kind of stomping around, almost as if they're looking for something.
Interesting. Oh, sorry, I didn't move my token. We're going up
Yeah.
You guys can roll me a perception check if you like.
here? Always.
Yas, queen.
Good. Very perceptive.
Thanks.
Fuck you.
Hey, I made your roll better.
If only that's how it worked.
Yeah. So what do I see, lovely DM?
1 second.
DM? DM&Ms?
You see everything. In particular, running around the feet of Tristram, it's this little baddie.
Oh.
I love it.
What is that?
I don't know. You guys didn't go talk to him.
It looks like a little mongoose or like a badger. I love them.
But you see Tristram kind of chasing this thing around, and it's like digging holes underneath its plants and pops up in a different place.
I see. So I'm going to explain to everyone that this dreamlike badger is the thing digging the holes all around the yard. So now everybody's on board with Dream Badger. I think.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if he keeps chasing this creature, he will grow tired soon.
How long do you guys wait?
Yeah,
here?
I'm fine to just stake it out to see what we see how this goes.
Agreed.
An hour goes by. And another hour goes by. And another hour goes by. And another hour goes by.
Is he still chasing the thing?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
And another hour goes by.
Can I interject real quick?
Sure.
Does he have any kind of torches or anything on his field?
Technically yes, I just haven't got them placed.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that Grim can actually see the things happening.
I'm not gonna do anything in terms of like changing the light value on this map, just because it's a lot of messing around at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually asking, because if he doesn't, then Grim is just gonna wait for them to say stuff.
There's torches like positioned all around the place here, like near the side of his building, like down this walkway, almost as if, you know.
He's done this before.
More so, it's just nice to have light sometimes when there isn't light.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there anything?
I enjoy the ability to see.
Yeah, light, absolutely.
It's a good ability.
You guys have been here for about 4 hours at this point. Do you continue to wait, or do you have anything in particular that you would like to do?
Grim is going to suggest that we each get a little sleep, like have one watch, and the rest sleepies.
Okay.
I mean,
Dazik's gonna pipe up. Is it possible that we have another situation where he can't sleep until he catches this thing?
is this possible? I mean, I assume you told us about this little creature, right?
Yeah, Grim said he told us.
Okay. Sorry, I totally missed that. Feel like, well, it is a very similar creature to the last one. It is the same colors, which is suspiciously like Octavian's, whatever his name is. His hair is very similar to that of what this creature is.
Okay. Well, I wonder.
It might be best. Like, I don't know what their perception of the cycle of day and night is. It might be best to, like you said, take turns sleeping here tonight, and then if he's still at it in the morning, maybe we go talk to him then.
I think that is a fair plan.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. You all take your long rest.
Long rest. I didn't need to fucking waste my thing.
It's okay, they come back, so it's not like you fucking...
Yeah, no, I know.
Also, get one of those, and you get one of those.
So I assume that since we've been watching him all night, we just watch him, like nothing changed. He's in a different
spot. He's in a different spot, but he is still chasing this creature around.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright.
Each of you throughout the night would spend whatever length of time on your watch just observing him sprinting from one end of his garden to the other, trying to stop this thing.
Well, if we had to fight him, he'd probably be exhausted.
Honestly,
You'd presume.
not in his dream though.
Aha!
Okay.
Well, shall we make ourselves known?
I suppose so. This doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon.
Oh, I cannot wait to get out of here.
For once, we can agree.
All right, so Grim is going to purposely get back to the road before coming, just to try and veil the fact that they've been hiding
Yeah.
in the hill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or I will follow you with that.
Okay. Oh, I took you both. My bad.
Whee. We're back on the road that was traveled.
Okay. Just for the sake of time, you guys approach. He's just beat to a snot, and you just hear the jangling of his armor as he's just running around. Or they, I should say. And they turn and look at you and just say, "Oh, hello, welcome to Trisham's farm. I can't really give you any goods at the moment because I'm chasing this damn thing for the last week. Keeps eating all my crops. Don't suppose you could help?
What even is this thing?
It has some kind of raccoon or something."
I suppose that we can help.
Hopefully we can. Let's see what we can do. Do we have any like is it a friend of yours by chance? Or is full violence allowed here?
Guess that's up to you. I've just been trying to catch it.
Okay.
Seems to be kind of friendly.
So
Okay.
you don't want us to kill it?
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But if you must.
Is there anything you've been doing to try and get him out of his hole? Okay. First of all, Grim is going to look around and see if he's out of a hole.
He's kind of peeking out of a hole nearby.
Okay. Is there anything you've been doing to try and get him to stay out of the holes?
I just try to bribe him with food. Doesn't always work.
I see.
How big are the holes?
About the size of a bowling ball.
How
Dang it.
big is Grim?
Bigger than a bowling ball.
Tragic.
Rude.
It kind of pokes up and makes its way towards you, Lorelei. Slowly and cautiously. This thing is like... It looks like a raccoon, but it's wider. Obviously, you've seen the picture. It's like
yeah.
nebulous in color, like purple and blue, like glitters of stars. And it begins to approach cautiously. It's about 10 feet away from you at this point, and it starts to sniff in your direction.
Lorelei's going to reach into her. I guess I have like a backpack or something on, and take out a little. I just like break a little piece of ration off and kind of offer it.
Okay, make an animal handling check. It gets closer, sniffing. Kind of gets back up on its feet and its back feet, reaches out with its two little front paws and grabs your snack real quick. Just begins to munch on it, and then just looks at you while it's eating.
Kind of out of character, Lorelei's gonna look at this thing and be like, "Well, you are kind of adorable, no?" And just kind of like slowly like put my not like palm up, like palm down, kind of just like towards it and be like, "Hello, little one. I will not hurt you."
It just kind of shuffles forward and sniffs your hand.
Can I attempt to give him a little scritch?
You certainly can.
I would like to try and give him a little scritch.
You succeed at giving him a little scritch, and his ear is, depending where you, is it chin scratch, ear scratch, head scratch?
Like cheek kind of side of the head kind of scratch.
He just kind of turns his head and nuzzles in, and then scrambles his way up your arm, and then wraps around your neck, and all of a sudden it's a tiny little ferret.
Can I continue giving him scritches?
Yes.
Give him all the scritches.
And I'm gonna continue like getting little pieces of my ration and hand to him. Be like, I did it.
Cat hunt 1 hour. Badger hunt 1 minute.
This little fellow is not bad, no? And I'm just gonna keep like giving him little Lorelai likes ferrets apparently.
He just nuzzles in, and Tristram just looks at you all and just says, I have been chasing that damn thing for a week.
Well, hopefully you can get some sleep now, perhaps.
Yes. And then he just kind of stumbles towards the front door of his house. Says, I'd invite you in, but I am dreadfully tired. And that is where we're going to end tonight.